Hello, YouTube. I am Pinstar, and this is Banished Strategy and Tactics, Episode 12. When we last left our intrepid village of Ficklewood, we are still weathering the worker shortage, as you can see from the lovely lines of yellow text here of all these old age deaths that we've been racking up. And we've been slowly leeching off of our stonecutters to keep the rest of the economy going. Not that that necessarily has hurt our efforts here. We still have a fairly healthy amount of stone, and we're still getting stuff done. It's just not as quickly as we'd like it to. I'm going to pull off even more. You know what? I'm just going to go for broke here and say, all right, no more stone cutters for the moment, and get our builders up and running. Just so we can get this townhouse built. Okay, good. Age up's in the laborer. Yeah, because getting this townhouse built is key. Since we're sort of in the market for nomads, it's always a good idea to have not a townhouse, a boarding house, ready to go for nomads, because it's the simplest and easiest way to house all of the nomads without having any risk of anybody being left out in the cold in the middle of the winter without a home if you can't build the individual houses fast enough. But I'm guessing we have enough vacant houses here that some of the nomads might find homes instantly, thanks to all these dying off old people. That being said, we still have not yet actually received nomads. And the first few waves are not too huge. But we certainly have the food to be able to welcome them in. We're going to lose our 100% education stat here if we do, but at this juncture I think it would be the wisest course of action for our town. How are we doing on speed here? Okay, good. Let's crank that up a little bit. What are you people working on that is not... Oh, okay, good. You're working on my other trading post. That's allowed. That'll give us more traders and hopefully more goods coming in. And what are you doing? 19 stored tools. That's a little close for comfort. That's because I'm asking you to do that. And, alright, make some iron tools just so I don't have to be too nervous about that. Alright, gonna drop our traders down here to 1. And then drop you down to 1 to enforce that. And that will get more trading ships coming to our town in order to, yeah. And once again, we're saving our students because we had a replacement ready for the teacher. So glad I am keeping up with that. And stone is getting low. Alright, well, as long as you people are building that boarding house, that's fine. How are we doing, speaking of teachers? Okay, 15. We should be working on a new schoolhouse pretty soon. What else do we have? We have a whole bunch of other things that are listed as being built, but I forgot what it was. That's okay. Oh, it's probably our tunnel. Yes, that's why our stone was low. They are working on our tunnel. And actually, I'm glad I'm catching this at this juncture. So see how this person is doing hammer swings at this end? If you remember, we at least I thought we blocked it off. Didn't we block it off with some bogus building right here? No, we didn't. Why didn't we do that? I forgot? I'm negating my own point here. Could have sworn I did that in the last video. Oh, well, it's a little late for that now. No, they're already working on it. It's probably because I picked up from my autosave and actually forgot to save my game, and so I may have lost a little bit of activity. Oh, okay, I already have my schoolhouse down. Man, I am not with it today. I apologize. Okay, gatherers there. Alright, our tunnel is done. So we are going to get... we'll get started on that later. I want to get our stonecutters back to work here a little bit more before we start on another forest hub. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. All right. Well, our forests have long since recovered, since we haven't been putting that much of a heavy demand on the wood. What do we have here? Produced goods near capacity once again. What are you guys full with this time? Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to be doing. I have been putting this off for too long, but we have a few workers to go around, and I really want this in place. Taverns, right here, right now. We need some booze. And we need booze for two reasons. One is, you know what? We're going to put that on the way to the quarry. That'll cut down on the crushed by a stone death, is getting them nice and drunk on the way to work. I'm laying down 2 because we have 2 sources of goods that can be made into alcohol. We've got berries from our gatherers, and we've got cherries from our fields. And wow, that is quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 taverns, one to make cherry ale, one to make berry ale, and that will do 2 things for us. One, if we have any severely depressed people, they will have some hooch to drink. And 2, speaking of trading, alcohol is a very good thing to trade. Ah, good, stone, and I need that, so I will be buying that. 50 stone. I don't need any more of that hide coat. I'm not going to be selling my iron tools. So we'll just do the firewood. We've got plenty of firewood to sell. Bingo. Alright, I'm ordering steel tools, stone. Why don't we add iron and... yeah, just iron to that mix, because any one of those will be useful for me. Okay, off you go. Actually, I might want to toss 625 firewood into this one, just so I can have some universal purchasing power at both of my ports. Old age, fisherman, lovely. Okay, brewer. We've got our first tavern built here, and we are going to make berry ale out of that. And yeah, ultimately, yeah, I know ale goes right back into the storage places, but I believe it takes up less room than the raw materials made to brew it, and that would make sense. So we'll be partially saving our space problem, increasing the value of our goods, and getting our people drunk. So yeah, transition to a Dwarven economy is inevitable, but still very useful. How's our Schmeeps doing? We got a full pasture here, which means we could do another split. Almost full pasture here. So our wolves should... yeah, oh yeah, our wool's coming in just fine. Oh, and so is our graduates. Good. We'll have plenty of... as soon as they finish this tavern, I'll put another brewer on there. Oh, and our school's done, so we can employ another teacher. Excellent. And you are going to make me some cherry ale. And you are going to employ a brewer. Perfect! And just to give us our storage goods a little bit more of an expansion here, I'm going to lay down a storage barn right here by the taverns. Can I fit it there? Nope, that's okay. That way they'll have a place to place the alcohol when they are done brewing it. Yes, processed goods near capacity. I am quite aware of that. Okay, so, and also I have not forgotten about those peach seeds that I purchased before. And I do want to get those going, even though we're kind of full to the brim here with produced goods. I might as well get them turned into booze at some point. But you know what? First, priorities first. I want to restock our quarry and then get our another forester's hub built up here. Oop, and another trader coming. Is that going to be one hitting our new port? Yes, it is. Excellent. And we've got the firewood almost all the way there. What are you going to bring for me? Ooh, wow. Okay. Hey, peppers! Our first non-tree crop. Oh, wow, you brought me quite a lot, and I have very little to trade for it. Lovely. Okay. We don't need to buy pears. I'm not going to... Well, I could buy iron tools, but I really want those pepper seeds. So I'm going to wait for my trader to finish bringing the firewood so I can have my 625 like such. And I'm not going to increment that up. That'll be too long. Pepper seeds. Trade for it. Excellent. And actually, you gather more firewood. And I'll buy those chestnut seeds if you don't get bored too quickly. But that means I can get some peppers going in this little plot right here. That's what I've been saving that little area for. Now here, this is not necessarily the absolute most mathematically optimal sized field. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's... Well, actually, I do 2 7x13s. Yeah, let's do 2 7x13s, because if I remember correctly, one farmer can do a 7x13 field just fine. And if we do 2 of them, then that will employ 2 farmers just fine. And for some reason it works a little bit better than 14x13. I could be wrong with those things. I don't have the actual mathematical guide in front of me, but we've got enough food that we do not need to min-max quite so hard this time around. So we'll place our stone house here, get our road going here. Oh, one other thing I realized, this little forest hub is without a well, so it is a tinderbox, and we don't want tinderboxes, so we're going to place a well there. That should keep our people busy. And storage goods, yeah, near capacity. Alright, more kids being born. That's going to get cleared away lightning quick. You're still here. Not quite up on the firewood yet. But early autumn. Sorry, so we're not going to get a planting out of this, but that's okay. Pepper seeds. Now, it says 1 out of 2, but I'm going to see if we can cut some corners here and give 1 farmer there. And then this house down here is going to employ those 2 farmers. So we keep our worker ratio nice and even. And, well, for the time being, we'll make you peppers as well. And we will cut you down to 1 worker. And we will make you a farmer. And nope, still not there. I'm probably going to miss out on those chestnut seeds, but honestly, I have enough tree crops. I don't need that many more. Ah, good, more stone. That's what I do need. Alright, 66 stone. Nice odd number for me to try and calculate out. It's 132. Done. Get out of here. And you can stop making iron tools because I don't want you to eat up all of my iron. I really do want that. And I might actually get myself a coal mine. I keep saying I might get something other than stone cutting, and I keep neglecting my stone cutters. Alright, we got these going. Walnut berry ale, yum yum yum. Alright, that should give us a little bit more storage capacity. Reserve of firewood is low. Oh yeah, because I keep paying in firewood. So they keep pulling from it. But we've got woodcutters enough to keep us busy, and we've got logs enough to keep that busy. How are we on students? So we've got 17 here and 2 here. Yeah. As long as there's room, that's fine by me. All right. Well, we are here. Okay, more laborers, more laborers. Woo! Wow! Big stream of laborers. Okay, that is what I like to see. What are you building? You're building the well. Thank you. Okay, so once you guys finish that well, I think we can call this little population crisis averted. Yes. Because if we put our builders back and then we use them all to repopulate our stonecutters, we are back to our 7 stonecutters. So yeah, we weathered that population crisis quite nicely, I would think. Actually, let's take a look at our graphs here. Let's get some. Let's take a look at our 10-year graph. Population, total population. You know what? It wasn't even that much of a crisis because even though we had a lot of die-offs of the adults, yeah, just a little. All right. So it just looked a lot worse than it was. Yeah, then we're actually in good shape here. Yeah, we're still getting a couple more deaths, but we're still growing effectively. Okay, so what do I want to do next? Oh yes, you know what? All right, before I keep putting off this forest hub, but we don't critically need it. What I do want is a mine, and I want a coal mine. So, which I can hop back and forth to iron as needed, but coal right now, so I can stretch out the regular iron out here. I mean, I'd love to trade for the stuff, so I don't need it so much, but well, man, I am being wishy-washy here. But yeah, I'm gonna do the mine. Because I want to. And if I remember correctly, there's a nice little spot for it right here. So we have our little mining district. Perfect. And get our crossroad. It's almost perfect. There we are. And I should have probably done that, but that's okay. This will do almost as well. And we carved ourselves out a nice little space for a stockpile. Right here. Perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to shuffle workers back and forth between these two. So, well, you know what? I'll throw down one more house for that. Yeah, because this is where we've been putting our mining houses. So might as well flesh out the block there. Got one guy here. Yikes. Oh, alright. Someone grew to replace him. Yeah, we just have a ton of freelance laborers here. Look how quickly all that stuff gets delivered. Oop, another training ship. Oh, I probably left that other one go, but that's okay. Ah, you're bringing me steel tools. Good, 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 good. That is a very... And we will trade you iron tools. They last... See, this is why I like trading iron tools for steel tools. Iron tools, last only half as long as steel tools, but they are not half the value. Steel tools would have to be valued at 16. So we're actually making a profit here, tool for tool. But I don't even need to spend our iron tools. We've got plenty of firewood. So we will just do that. Really? 99? Alright, we'll do 99. There. Off you go. And actually, since we're going to not be doing that, let me just put these iron tools back, just to use them, have them as a backup supply. Those 33 steel tools will be used before our... Okay, I did make that a stone house. For some reason I thought I did that. Okay. Nope, I'm running a little bit long here, so I think I'm going to call this one. So if you are enjoying the series, want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter at Pinstar. And also, of course, leave me comments in the YouTube video. I can talk today. Leave me comments in the YouTube videos. Your feedback is always welcome, always appreciated. Until next time, this is Pinstar signing out.